Yo, what's going on, guys? Cultimerge back at it with top 5 best PC hardware deals of the week. As always, some great deals this week, some hardware that I would highly recommend you guys to pick up if you are in the market for said hardware. So without further ado, let's get right into this with number 5. Number 5, over on Newegg, you can pick up the Acer S220HQL. This is a black 21.5-inch monitor for only $90, and there's a promo code that takes off another $10. I'll leave that code in the description box down below. It's a 1080p monitor with a 5 millisecond response time, and as far as connections go, you've got a VGA port and a DVI port. So a 1080p monitor for $80 is a ridiculously good deal. Even if you look for the lower quality 1080p monitors, usually you're at least paying $100 to $110. So if you're looking for a cheap 1080p monitor, I would highly recommend this one. Just a great price. Yes, it does have a 5 millisecond response time, which isn't the best, but for those of you on a budget, this monitor is going to be absolutely wonderful. Moving on to number 4, you can pick up the G.SKILL Ripjaws V Series 16GB. This is two 8GB sticks. This is DDR4 RAM, 2400MHz. It's $58 on Newegg right now, and there's a 10% off promo code that I will also leave in the description box down below. That'll knock the price of this kit down to around $52, which is a great price for 16GB of DDR4 RAM. I know a lot of you guys aren't looking to pick up DDR4 RAM, but for those of you that are, $52 for 16GB of RAM is a really great deal. This kit of RAM typically goes for around $65, sometimes even higher than that, so to pick it up for $52 is just a really good deal. Moving on to number 3, over on eBay, you can pick up an official Xbox One wireless controller for only $35. Now, this controller obviously will also work with PC. This is the controller I use, and I absolutely love it. You know, not every game can you play with a keyboard and mouse if you're playing some of the more console-prioritized games. It's better to play those games with a controller, and the Xbox One wireless controller, in my opinion, is amazing. Now, if you do pick up this controller, I do not believe it comes with a mini USB cable, so you'll need one of that as well. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have a mini USB cable just lying around. It's something a lot of people have, so that shouldn't be too big of a deal. And $35 for an Xbox One controller is fantastic. I myself really don't like the Xbox 360 controller. I think the D-pad is absolutely terrible. And I just really like the design of the Xbox One controller. Maybe you guys feel differently, but in my opinion, I think this controller is really great. It works really well on PC. You just plug it in and it natively works, and it's fantastic. You can also pick up the Xbox One wireless dongle. That'll make the controller wireless with your PC. I use that as well, but it is another $20, so that's not the best deal in the world. But for those of you that don't like cables and whatnot, maybe that's something to look into. Moving on to number 2, over on Newegg, you can pick up the ASUS GeForce GTX 980. This is the Strix model. It's a 4GB video card, and the price is listed at $490, but there's a promo code that's going to knock off $20, and there's a $50 mail-in rebate, so if you use all of that, you'll end up getting this GPU for $420, which is a pretty good price for a GTX 980. It's a beast of a video card capable of running any game at 1080p, and even at 1440p, you're going to be getting really good performance and really good settings out of your games. Now, as I've said when speaking about buying higher-end video cards, Nvidia is rumored to be releasing newer video cards in the near future. So if you can hold out a few more months, that's probably the best idea. But if you don't have a video card right now, waiting a few months for new video cards to be released might be a bit of a hassle. So if you can't wait, this GTX 980 is a pretty solid deal. It's a great video card. It's got a great cooler, so if you guys want to overclock, you can do that. And for $420, it's not the greatest deal in the world, but it's pretty good for the GTX 980. Finally, number 1 is the XFX Radeon R9 380. This is a 4GB video card. It's listed for $190, but there's also a $20 mail-in rebate, knocking it down to $170. And you get a free copy of Ashes of the Singularity, which is a game that's gotten pretty good reviews. I haven't played it myself, but it is a pretty nice freebie. And the XFX R9 380 is a fantastic video card for the price. I have a lot of benchmarks of this exact video card on my channel, so you guys can look that up if you want. Games like The Witcher 3, Fallout 4, Metal Gear Solid 5 all work really, really great with this video card. At 1080p, no, you're not going to be maxing out every game and getting 60 frames per second, but you are going to be getting very good settings and very good frame rates. If you put the higher end games on the high preset, you will be getting around 45 to 50 frames per second, which is definitely very playable. And it's just a very good video card to put in a $550 or a $600 build. You can even fit it into some $500 builds. It's just a great budget and video card that performs really, really well. And this is the kind of video card I would recommend to budget PC buyers, because if you go any lower end than an R9 380, say you pick up something like a GTX 950 or an R7 370, with video cards like that, at that point you're essentially getting a console experience. It's going to be a bit better, but with a video card like the R9 380, you're going to be really starting to reap those benefits of PC gaming, getting higher frame rates, making your games look really good. and playing at higher resolution. So this is just a great video card right now. $170, a nice freebie, you really can't go wrong. So that's gonna wrap up top 5 PC hardware deals of the week. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you didn't, hit that dislike button. Comment your requests for future videos, and as always guys, thanks for watching, have a great day, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.